Hey Scorpio, welcome to Intention 1111. Today I'm going to be doing your second half June love reading. I'm going to call this series 10 Seconds to Love. New subscribers, welcome. You guys who've been with me since day one, I appreciate you guys. If you'd like to book a personal read with me, you can now reach me at intentions1111.com. Still will be checking the thejezebelway at gmail.com in the transition. But again, the new email address, which will be in the description box below, is whereyourintentions at intentions1111.com. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And here we go. Let's see what we got for Scorpio for love for second half June. Dark man. Dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. Okay. Gavel. Involvement with the law. Oh, God. Okay, let's see how that ties in. Good night. Some of you may be dealing with something like that, of course. Show me Scorpio love, second half June. Dark man may be a bad boy. Dark woman may be a bad girl. Whatever trips your trigger. Teardrops, great personal sorrow. Good Lord, this is coming off at a bad start. Moon, changes in your life. Okay, so some of you guys may be moving away from a situation into a new cycle in your life. Doesn't have to be for everybody. You know, these are pieces of cardboard, right? But that may be affecting some of you guys out there. So let's see. Let's see. This always reveals, they come out odd sometimes, but it always reveals what the issue is here. It looks like to me you had to let go of somebody to move on to something else. Cross watchers, if you're dealing with a Scorpio who fits this mold, there you have it. The changes are coming. The moon event, I believe, is July 1st. I'll have to look up and see which one that is. But lots of changes incoming with this moon on July 1st. So it's going to be a pretty exciting second half of the year. We have lots of retrogrades coming. Not a whole lot of eclipses, a couple. So lots of changes incoming. Show me Scorpio love second half of June. Tower moment. Damn, Scorpio. Y'all got all the shit today. All right. Moving past a tower moment. You're happy and healthy. So, tower, boom, right? We talked about these oracle cards, these energy, opening energy cards. Tower, boom. Then you have moving past that tower toward an idea of being single and happy. So something blew up, okay? For some of you, something blew up. And now you're moving past that. I think some of you are saying here that you were happy, you got involved with this person, and then shit started going wrong, and so now you're on your way again. So when you are encountering energies that come into your life and they bring destruction and chaos and negativity and knock you off your track, and shit starts coming up missing, you start being broke, things are not at the level at which you want to be, friendships start falling off, you start having chaos and fights with people, that's a sign that an energy has come into your life that doesn't need to be there. And it's showing you what can happen when you allow energies like that to enter your world. You were good, then shit blew up, and now you're trying to put it back together again. So sometimes when we have enough experiences like this, we start to recognize them right off the bat, right? You start to say, you know, that's not going to work out for me because I've been down that road before. Some of us have to go into those and have those experiences in order to have the wisdom afterward. So whichever position you find yourself in, just know The validation is here that leaving that situation was in your best interest, right? We have no communication with this person whatsoever, no commitment, no nurturing of situation. For some of you also, there may have been another party involved here. I have 2 queens so far. Okay, in another way, it could be taken that there's 2 feminine energies here. A masculine may be acting in a feminine energy, and you are acting in your feminine energy. So, may not be working out so well that way. Making a decision that it's bullshit, it's time to move on. This isn't the truth. This isn't the way that I need to live my life. So basically what I'm seeing here is a truth had to be told to yourself, right? Somebody had to tell the truth to themselves about what this energy was starting to breed in their life. And once they decided, hey, you know what? I am going in an opposite direction than I started out in here. This isn't good for me. People can bring an energy of poverty into your life. They can bring an energy of negativity. They can change the fucking room. If you notice, you bring an energy in and your kids start acting crazy, your dog starts acting crazy, or people in your life start acting funny, your friends start falling off. Finances start going in reverse. People can bring that kind of energy into your life because that is the energy that they are holding inside. So just remember, the validation is here, but the hardest part about this situation sometimes is telling the truth to oneself, right? About what's really happening in the situation. If you find yourself doing all the work, find yourself working yourself to death to keep someone happy or to live up to some expectation, you find yourself doing everything, that's bringing an energy of lack into your life. So this really isn't about love. This is about recognizing energies that are not meant for you and being able to say, hey, I don't want that kind of energy in my life. This is my expectation. This is what I choose to maintain in my world. And the thing is, a lot of people go about things thinking that somebody shows up and that's what they have to do. That's the relationship that they're in right now. And it's not true. You don't have to take every stray off the street. You don't have to accept every love offer, every relationship offer that comes into your life. If they don't fit within your expectation of what you want for yourself, if they don't add to that, if they don't build on that, if you're not on the same page, you don't have to let them be in your life. I mean, the days of, trying to act like we're a martyr and we got some codependency issues here and we're trying to save a hoe are gone, right? No one is responsible for saving another person, right? They are responsible for saving themselves. And 9 times out of 10, does your vibration affect that person? Sure it does. But a lot of times, if that person breeds chaos and lack, and they're about chaos and lack, and the symptoms are readily available to see, look at their finances, look at their home, look at how they keep their home, look at how they keep relationships, look at how they keep their life. Those are indicators of chaos and lack energy. But they will not add to you, and you will not, I'm going to heal them and make them better. No, they will bring you down to their level. And then you start having, what happened? I had such a good life. Now all my relationships are blowing up. My friendships are blowing up. My money's fucked up. Telling the truth to yourself is about how you move past this energy, right? So in the center of your read, Scorpio, you have the 8 of Wands in reverse, right? So no communication. You've not been communicating with yourself appropriately about a situation that needs to pass out of your world. Major Arcana, you have the Chariot and the Tower. Okay, so moving past, and that's Scorpio right there. Scorpio, you need to move past this Tower moment. This has played its role in your life as a lesson to teach you about maintaining boundaries and expectations. Doesn't mean you got to stay. You don't have to put this house back together again, right? Somebody else blew this up. You don't have to put that back together again, but you are responsible for putting your own life back together again. So validation is here to move on from this situation. How is it in the present tense? Not how good it was on the first day. Not how good it was, the first week of the relationship. How is it today? Not what it could be when this person is healed and they get a job and they get their shit together and, whatever it is, right? Not how it could be. What is it today? And is it serving you today? So this is what I see for some of you Scorpios out there. You're moving past a bad situation that's kind of blown up. It's kind of, it has had a shelf life here and it's way past the expiration date. There are energies involved here of not fulfilling specific energies, not fulfilling you in a specific way. There are other people involved here. It looks like you're really having to tell yourself the truth about a relationship and how it is. And that's not an easy thing to do. And it looks like there's no more opportunity for growth in this situation. And some of you may be very defensive about it because you spent a lot of time nurturing this situation. You put a lot of work into the situation. Is it sticking? Is it sticking? Do you see any evidence, any fruits of your labor? Or are you having to argue with this fool about taking the trash out? Or are you having to argue with this fool about, simple things, right? Time wasters are roadblocks in our life. And continuing to stay in this situation is a complete time waster. So for some of you Scorpios out there, this is all about moving on for something that's no longer serving you. And don't stay in it because you've made a lot of time, or you spent a lot of time making that mistake, or you've spent a lot of time trying to nurse something. Hey, sometimes people have to fall flat on their ass before they figure it out. Scorpio energy is about facilitating transformation and change. Transformation and change. Sometimes Scorpios go in, boop, they blow up some shit, and they strut out. That's part of their job. And if you've ever encountered that, or you've noticed in your life that, hey, major changes happen when I'm in a situation, then you're doing what your Scorpio self is supposed to do. So maybe you're bringing change and transformation in a hardcore way to this person's life because they don't listen to anything else. But it's not meant for you to stay. You've done your job, and now it's time to scoot on out the door. So don't make the mistake. Let's see what you can expect from this situation. Whoa. Too many. Ace of Coins in the reverse. You will continue to experience lack and loss of finances in this situation if you continue being in its energy. Relationship in the reverse. You've been beat the hell up, Scorpio. What can you expect for the rest of the month in this situation was the question. And here's the answer. Relationship in the reverse. You're in a relationship with yourself. And being beat up at the end. So, I always say, if you hold on, you get dragged. You've done your job. It's time to move on because now it's starting to work in reverse for you. Okay? Letting this cycle go and letting it complete itself speeds up your abundance. It speeds up things coming back into your life that are good. That's what you started out with. before this thief came into your world, right? If you don't let this cycle close out, this card goes in the upright and it slows your abundance down again. Keeps you stuck in a spot, right? So let's see if, so the choice is yours, right? Of course, always, but it's about telling yourself the truth. Okay, for some of you out there, right? This may not resonate with every Scorpio on the planet. Let's see if we've got new love coming into Scorpio. Show me new love. Okay. Wheel of Fortune, closing out a cycle, moving on, letting go of lack, letting go of anxiety, letting go of sleepless nights. It's not all in your head, but that's kind of what I want to say. It's all in your head because you have to tell yourself the truth, okay? Illusions. You are living under an illusion. Some of you out there are living under an illusion that this situation will turn around in any minute. It's going to get better. This person just needs to heal. This person needs that. And that's cool. But you are not responsible for their healing. They are responsible for their healing. Now, you can go in and blow some stuff up, point some stuff out, drag some stuff out of the dark, right? You can support them emotionally, but you're supporting them in every way because you are in a relationship by yourself. And you are making every single effort, which is starting to become taxing on you. And this person's sitting over there benefiting from every bit of it while they are steadily siphoning off your abundance and your good energy and your good fortune. But you can make a turnaround in this situation once you're willing to tell yourself the truth. Justice in the reverse. Okay, so that's what you can expect moving forward. But, okay, we're talking about new love. So once you allow the cycle to close out with this lack person, this thief that's in your life, then what do you have? Lick your wounds a little bit. Then what do you have? Two of Cups. So show me this Two of Cups situation. Now, I want to explain why this card is significant. The Two of Cups is about people that are on the same page. They both have something to offer, and it's a choice. It's a choice to be in a relationship with this person. I choose to be with this person. We're on the same page. We have the same goal. We're equal. We both are bringing something to the situation. Not one person's taking. We're both bringing something. And the goal up here is for the highest good, right? For the health and wealth and happiness of the situation. So you have two people making a choice to be together that are on the same page, that are both contributing and filling each other's cup so that neither cup is running empty. So if Scorpio, here you are, if you allow this cycle to close out, what you've got coming in is a new relationship that is going to bring you abundance and love and happiness and energy. You're not going to be drained. You're both going to be active in situation, not just one person doing all the work, hoping that the other one will wake up. It's not going to happen in this situation. Let this stuff go so that you can move back into your place of abundance in which you were before. Now, is it going to be the very same? No, of course not. But you can reclaim your power and reclaim your abundance in this situation by simply letting this go. So, new love coming in. Could be a fellow water sign. It doesn't have to be. I don't necessarily think that this card here is representing a water sign person. I think it's representing Scorpio being in a relationship with somebody who's also contributing to Scorpio. So, show me this person, Scorpio. Okay, reject anything that's not serving you. This is talking about a battle that you have to fight with yourself about admitting something to yourself that's just simply not working anymore. And what you're doing is getting rid of these leeches back here, and you're getting rid of these people who are taking advantage of Scorpio and Scorpio's good nature and going hard for the people that they love. You're getting rid. You're in true Scorpionic fashion. It takes a lot more for Scorpios to... and how do I put this? It takes a lot more for Scorpios to maintain working on something, right? The power of destruction is like a blink of an eye for us, right? Scorpio already knows within 5-10 minutes of meeting you what exactly will take you down. We just do. And now it's time, Scorpio, for you to exercise that information that you filed in the back of your head to get rid of these people or this person out of your life. So, I'm just saying, you know, like it or lump it. It's a little bit different than usual Scorpio reads I have. But I've got somebody out there here who is allowing themselves to be taken advantage of because they are living under an illusion that and Scorpio was right when I flipped this over before I put these cards down here. Who was on the bottom of the deck? Scorpio was right here. So this is about you facilitating your own transformation. At any rate, let's get some cards on it and kind of see what they have to say here. Scorpio energy, love, last half of June. And that's how they tie in. Grief. Right action. It's okay to feel what you feel, work through it, move on. You're taking the right action. Karma's going to get their ass, okay? You don't have to worry about it. It's their issue to bear. It's time for you to expand out of this situation that's keeping you stifled. So again, same cards, different decks, saying the same shit. Moving away from a man or a woman who's keeping you in a spot because they don't want to do the work. They're keeping you doing all the work. And you know, great personal sorrow, you know that you have to do this for those of you who haven't already. And there are going to be changes in your life. Just as soon as you allow yourself to tell yourself the truth and let go of this person who keeps you stuck and stagnated. So, Scorpios, love you guys. That's what I have for you. And I'll see you guys pretty soon for first half July.